I'm here at the Washington Institute of Sports Medicine in Kirkland, Washington, just outside Seattle, where I had a DXA body composition analysis done about 12 weeks ago. I'm going to go in and do it again today to compare my results. I wanted to do the DXA body scan in the first place because it's the most accurate way to measure lean muscle mass, body fat percentage, and bone density. Based on my own personal scan results, it gives me my ideal body weight, not just a range or some number based on BMI, which has significant limitations. When I did the DXA scan 12 weeks ago, I was actually pretty darn pleased with my results overall. It showed I was in the 97th percentile for my age and gender for bone density, 97th percentile for body fat percentage, and 99th percentile for waist to hip ratio, one of the best measures of heart disease and diabetes. Nothing wrong with any of that. The DXA body composition analysis uses dual energy X-ray absorption geometry. It works by using two different energies passed through your body that measure the density of body tissues. Bone, fat, and muscle all have characteristic densities, which allow for the calculation of the relative mass of each. The DXA scan is perfectly safe and harmless. It emits extremely low dose radiation, less than you'd even get from a dental X-ray. The scan takes about 6 minutes while you lie still on a table that looks like an X-ray or MRI table. At the end of the scan, a technician or doctor will prepare a report and go over the results with you. Besides the bone density and waist to hip ratio numbers I mentioned before, the report will tell you your lean muscle mass and body fat percentage, both overall and within each body part. The test is so accurate. It weighs your bone, muscle, and fat in each arm, each leg, your torso, even your head. It can distinguish between so-called essential fat, that's the fat that's necessary for bodily functions, and stored fat, which is the fat you can reduce. The report also provides your basal metabolic rate and total calorie expenditure. You'll see a body map picturing bone, muscle, and fat deposits indicating where you carry fat and the associated health risks that you might have, if any. I think the most valuable thing I got out of the test was knowing exactly what my lean muscle mass is and how much stored fat I have, what my ideal body weight is based on my exact body composition, not just a few indicators such as height, age, and gender. When you have this level of information, you can tell over time if the changes you're making are working. Are you losing stored fat without losing lean muscle mass? One of the reasons it's so important to exercise while you're losing weight is not just to burn calories, but also to retain muscle mass. Remember, muscle burns more calories, even at rest, than fat does. So you really want to hang on to that lean muscle mass. The DXA scan is considered the gold standard by doctors, personal trainers, even Olympic athletes to determine body composition. Doing one test as a benchmark is great, but consider another after you've spent some time focusing on your healthy living goals to assess how you're doing. You'll gain a better understanding not just of your weight loss, but of your overall health. One scan cost me $125, but I was able to buy 3 for $300 so that I could see my results over time. Check to see if there's a DXA scan available where you live and talk to your doctor to see if it's a good option for you. Information is power, the power to change, because it matters.